Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Starting from the 5. He gets popped quickly there. That's not a nice feeling or a nice run back.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up backwards to his own 5.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Pass all 80. Pass 11.
From the gun, Milrow. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Now in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind away and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
I really do like that call. Knowing you still got another down to work with coming up, good change of pace. And that defense now, got to be honest, you don't know who's going to touch it where.
They kick the running back in motion. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
3rd and long, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
49-yard attempt.
And that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good. Wide left. And we continue to await our opening score in this ballgame.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Tootin gets it from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Tiger. 70 Lions.
2nd down give to Tootin. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Buffalo 18, 19.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Now it'll be a punt on 4th down with Logan Cook out to boot it. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Hand off to Benson to start the drive. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Mayfield thrown out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll get this up to his own 44. Behind Diablo there on the tackle.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Twist the eagle. Twist the eagle.
He started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Tackled there by Jerome Baker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They've got a man in motion. 3rd and short, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at a punt, though, facing 4th down. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
On the go.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll go again here with Tootin. And he's nearly going to get the 1st down, Brock. It looks like this one makes it up to about the 21-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Check. Panthers. Go.
3rd and short, it's Milrow. And he's batted away up front. Throw doesn't even get beyond the line thanks to a well-timed swat there. They're going to face 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Now, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their 1st time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
70. 70, Hawk. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 70 Timberwolves.
Here's Tootin. And he'll get it up to the 27. Offense up to the line fast.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Falcons, first down.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Now it's Milroe. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Cougar 18, tied in.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He throws it deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get the game's first points here in the second.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Cyber tacks on the point after. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
BILLZ nothing.
On now is Cook to kick this away. His return starts at the 5. They'll get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Harrison secures this left side. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Baker throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jerome